Of course, I'm pretty sure that Cut is not going to be usable to me yet, so in any case, time to return to the forest where I am now on my own and can fight things without distractions. I don't foresee something super amazing coming out of this, but hey, I might get something decent. Not about as decent as I could really hope for. Now, what do I want to do to fight it? It's a baby Pokemon, so even though Huey is weak to it, I don't think a single Absorb or even two is going to kill him. Oh look, it can inflict status conditions. I now want this thing. Of course, it's making really stupid choices in what it's actually doing, so... Well, actually, for once, the sport move on this thing is actually perfectly usable. So through this battle, I have concluded that this thing currently does not have any attacking moves. I don't think the Dusk Ball is going to be all that effective just yet, so... just going to stick to the regular Pokeball. It was enough anyway. Let's see. It will eventually evolve into Roserade. Roserade. That reminds me of Rosemon from Digimon, whose partner was Yoshino. Therefore, your name shall be Yoshino. If I'm not mistaken, Gastrodon is a special attacker, so an adamant nature is garbage! If I'm not mistaken, quirky nature does nothing, so that is sufficiently whatever! Oh, hello, Miss Gym Leader. Yeah, I suppose I'll get around to that eventually, but I'm a bit weak for it at the moment, so instead I'm just going to take this thing! That was a useful thing! Well, this is an interesting place, with so much stuff in it. Now, I do believe there should be stuff over here that I can potentially catch. And people waiting in dirt mounds to ambush me. Well, would you look at that? It's a male Bastila. And of course, now I know how terrifying this thing can be, so I should send in something that can potentially resist it. Wait, Cheetah wouldn't actually resist it, but she will intimidate it. So... and then it's using a move to boost its attack again. Quick attack. Okay, that should be sufficient. Now, I don't want this to drag on, so I'm going to throw a Great Ball. Kind of matches its colors at the moment anyway. And in either case, I'm not going to use it again, probably. I mean, Bastila turned out to be surprisingly excellent and all, but I've used it. Well, since the last one was Bastila, this one's going to be Revan. Well, would you look at that? Another Great Ball to replace the one I just used. Now, Mount Coronet. I believe there are different encounters in different parts of it, so... I think I shall look if I actually want to go in there or not. Okay, there is some potentially cool stuff I could get in there. So, I am going to go in there and see if I will get the cool stuff. In any case, the dusk balls will actually work in here. That's cool. That's one of the things that I believe it only has 2 potential weaknesses, and which one of the 2 weaknesses it has depends on its ability. So, that's kind of a neat gimmick. At the same time, I don't really know what I want to do in order to potentially weaken this thing. Okay, it does take damage from electric moves. I actually wasn't sure if it would. Well, now it is going to be captured. Alright, and your name shall be Bucketman. I was thinking of just Bucket, but that's so impersonal, so Bucketman, even though you have no gender. Actually, Bucketman might be a good Pokemon to add to my team, potentially. I'm not sure, but... Just thinking of what I currently have here. Well, Huey and Armstrong are both likely to go off the team before long, so maybe I should consider Bucketman. I have put some thought into the matter, and I do believe I want Bucketman on my team. And also Yoshino, probably. I mean, Bucketman has absolutely garbage offenses at this point, but his defenses are excellent and are going to become even better when he eventually evolves, provided he lives that long. So, it seems like he would make a fairly good asset for my team, I believe. Also, Yoshino, you should probably have the Soothe Bell, because I believe you evolved by friendship. And now it is time to do a bunch of level grinding. Because I now have a whole bunch of new teammates that need to be at a much higher level than they currently are. Okay, so this thing is using rollout on me, and it is devastating, and I'm pretty sure Bucketman is absurdly slow. Bucketman is indeed absurdly slow. And then I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, this might seem exceedingly cruel, but I think, assuming that rollout isn't just ending this turn, I am going to have to choose something to sacrifice here. Or I could just try to run away, but I think the Bidoof is actually faster, so... I'm just going to try and run away either way. Okay, I didn't really have anything to worry about. I was preparing for my first death just there, but I didn't get my first death just there. I have just had to manually level grind the Magikarp up to level 20. It sure is a good thing that this is the last game in this challenge where that will actually be necessary, because man was that ever a pain. If only I had had the experience share at this point, but I didn't have the experience share at this point. And now Cora can actually fight for herself. Barely. I mean, she still needs some excellent moves that she currently doesn't have. Do I have any excellent moves I could potentially give her? Could give her a turn. For the time being, I don't think I necessarily need to give her a turn. Alright, now I think I can finally challenge the freaking gym. That sure took a while. Though I do remember having trouble with not having enough healing items last time, so I definitely don't have a whole lot of healing items now. So I am going to fix that. That matter has been fixed. I have no idea why I suddenly turned into Batman, but I'm Batman. Hey there, how's it going, champ-to-be? Actually, that's what I said to some boy who zipped in here earlier, too. Gym leader Gardenia is a user of grass-type Pokémon. It should be obvious, but grass-type Pokémon really hate fire. They're also at a huge disadvantage against the flying-type, too. Oh, wait a second, I should tell you about the gym itself first. You can't challenge the gym leader until you beat all the gym's trainers. It's a bit challenging, but just think of it as good training and go for it. I don't think it'll be that difficult. Okay, I reckon you probably didn't see this all that well given the time-lapsing I did there, but by God was this gym slow! Like seriously, that clock moving around took forever, the camera moving around to get back to the to me took forever. I was under the impression that Platinum had fixed the slowness issues of Diamond and Pearl. Well, I guess Diamond and Pearl were just all around worse. Thankfully, I can't recall any other moments in this game that are quite this slow, except maybe the snowy routes. In any case, I do not foresee this battle being a challenge. Oh, how annoying. And I don't have Brick Break or anything to get rid of that reflect, so... yeah, I suppose 2 Mach Punches will be enough to take... No, 2 Mach Punches won't be anywhere near enough to take out this Turtwig. Ah well, I'll just stall for a bit then. I doubt it has anything terrifying. Are you setting up a sunny day? Because you do realize that that is actually advantageous to me, right? Of course he was setting up a sunny day, that's what he did, but I meant if he was preparing to do a solar beam. And now with that should enable me to take out the rest of this gym a lot easier. I suppose that pretty much neutralizes the reflect he put up. Oh, of course, this thing has chlorophyll, so it'll be faster than me. Still not a problem, because Kenshiro is a fire type. Going to take another hit of that. Of course, now the reflect is gone, so the next thing should go down very easily. In before my cockiness leads to me losing horribly in this battle. Of course, I still have the boost of the sun, so I don't really foresee much of a problem. Now, this Rose Raid might outspeed, but... and it paralyzed me. How irritating. And now I'm probably going to lose the effect of the sun before I can defeat this thing. Yep, the sun has been lost. There is no more warmth left in the sun. Maybe I should have used a... Nah, a super potion was not necessary. Now, how hard is this going to hit? I doubt it will hit particularly hard, but... Oh, critical hit. Well, that did seem unreasonably effective. I need to get rid of the paralysis, however. Wrong. There you go. Paralysis heal. Or more specifically, paralysis heal, I suppose, but... Of course, now it's probably going to stun me again on the next turn, but I need to be healed up, because, yeah, that magical leaf is hitting decently hard. Awesome! It missed! Awesome! It didn't try again! Or maybe she isn't going to heal up. Omae wa mou shindeiru. Yes, I am very good. Also, sorry about the fact that I just brutally murdered your Pokemon. It wasn't on purpose, I swear. What's that? I announced ahead of time that your Pokemon was already dead? Nah, I don't see what you're talking about. Kenshiro just did that on his own. And now the next thing to do would be to face Team Galactic. Which... that's actually going to be a bit terrifying. And now you see just a small taste of how slow this gym was. The camera moved that slowly all the time. In order to access Team Galactic's headquarters, I am going to need something to use cut. Now, what do I want to get rid of? Probably Yoshino. Seeing how she is a baby Pokemon, she is probably the thing least likely to be useful in Team Galactic's base. So... I'm going to assume Justin can learn Cut, right? If not, that will be annoying. He can. So... it's in here, if I'm not mistaken. Sure doesn't look very big, though. Hello, it is me. Me. Haha, I have startled you, yes. I am, after all, an officer of the International Police. It is only natural that I be a master of disguise. Incidentally, you are a first-rate trainer. Of that, I am very aware. I therefore think you will be okay, but I must warn you to be careful anyway. Also, word of advice. This building, it has 2 stairs. One of them a trap, it must be. But the crooks of Team Galactic, they do not appear, how shall I say, smart. There should be an easy way to tell the stairs apart. Well, these guys sure don't seem to care an awful lot about me. Well, this is obviously the real stair. Wait, you're kidding me? That actually was the real stair? That guy also doesn't seem interested in fighting me. Well, there's clearly something up that other's there, but... Again, this place scares me a bit, so... I'd rather not get into any fights that I can avoid. Wait, nobody is challenging me to any battles. That guy challenged me to a battle. I was just wondering if something had gone horribly wrong or something. Oh, I remember this thing being terrifying, and I have Justin at the front of my party. Am I a freaking moron? Bucket Man, you're good at tanking hits. Tank hits. God damn it! Hypnosis. And now that it has been hypnotized, I can send in something else that will be able to bite it. Now, should I go for Pietro or Cora? I should both check who has the best physical attack and the best special defense. Cora, she obviously wins out on both, it seems. By a huge margin. Well, that Intimidate isn't going to do anything, but... I think I have been able to bypass the terror of this terrifying Kadabra. Terror bypass! Wow, and that was a critical hit. Awesome! But still, the total lack of grunts wanting to fight me is actually starting to freak me out a bit. I should just go and... Okay, there's a grunt who wants to fight me. So I guess some of them are just, as William Shatner / David Tennant said, not, how do you say, smart. How terrible. I almost referred to him by the actual name the game gave him. Obviously we can't have that. His name is David Tennant / William Shatner, obviously. Why did I do that? Why do I still have Splash at the top of the move list? I should change that at the first possible opportunity. Because she shouldn't even have Splash. I mean, she has to have Splash because there is no way for me to get rid of it at the moment, but... It's not a move that I want to have. Because you see, it is in fact a move that does absolutely freaking nothing. Which is dumb. Oh, part fighting type. At the same time, that still did enough that it's going to take it out on the next move anyway. Barring a bad damage roll. Man, Cora has only just joined my party in a serious capacity and she is already proving herself. She is so much more awesome than Queen Derp and her badass shades ever were. What is with this Team Galactic? Why'd they take our Pokémon? What are they trying to accomplish? Eh? Did you want something? How silly of me to ask. You want to free the Pokémon. Fine. I, Jupiter, will deal with you. Well, now we get to the potentially terrifying bit. Because, again, this particular commander has a Hax Pokémon that should not exist. At the same time, I have several Pokémon who have Intimidate. Or wait, does Cora have Intimidate? She should have yes, she does have Intimidate. I wasn't paying enough attention to notice that it actually went off earlier. Ha! hacks! I call hacks! Oh my god, it's actually stronger. Well, sending out Cheetah, then sending out Korra again, then sending out Cheetah some more, I suppose. Oh, and that's a strong move, that's also stab. Didn't do much. For Skuntank is a Dark-type Pokémon, which is something that I learned on accident during Pokémon X when I also had a Pancham in my party, which would only evolve if there was also a Dark-type in the party. And me having a Skuntank was what caused it to evolve. Mach Punch! Ugh, but its poison typing negates its weakness to button fighting moves. Which is lame. And of course, its dark typing nullifies its poison weakness to psychic moves, meaning that its only real weakness, as far as I know, is ground type moves. Which I don't have. Well, just gonna continue nerfing it. Because why not? Of course, a critical hit would render all this nerfing in vain, but... I think it has been sufficiently nerfed now. Kenshiro, go use your fire move, which is actually stronger than your fighting type move. I mean, he could also use Leer to make this thing more ineffectual, or just make my own moves hit harder. I suppose we shall see how... Damn! Okay, Leer. And considering how many nerfs I've thrown to its attack, I think I might just want to heal up in case of a critical. Can't be too careful when dealing with this hacks thing that should not exist because Stunky does not evolve anywhere near this early, you cheating douchebag! Nyeh. Now, I've leered at it twice, so how is this going to do now? Awesome! Critical hit! Well, the hacks thing is done. Losing to some child, being I didn't finish reading that. Well, aren't you tough? It's okay though. Our official Pokémon statue investigation is finished. Mars has collected energy from the Valley Windworks. We're pretty much finished here. I'll let you in on one little thing. Our boss is researching the myths of ancient Pokémon. With the power of mythical Pokémon, he will become the ruler of Sinnoh. I suggest you keep out of Team Galactic's affairs from now on. This is your last warning. Like hell I'm keeping out of Team Galactic's warnings. You are in the way of Team Your House is on Fire. Also, just the stuff you've been saying sounds kind of ominous and makes me feel like you're probably someone I should have stopped even if I wasn't the leader of my own evil team competing with yours. Vega has foiled the plans of Team Galactic once again and also obtained the second gym badge. Now, what does the future hold for her? Find out next time.